Hey you guys, it's Krista and today I'm going to be giving you 10 tips on how to make a great YouTube video. So let's just jump right into the video. Okay, so the first tip I have for you is to pick a topic. So you don't want to call your video making taquitos and then in the entire video you're rambling about your baby or your sister or whatever. Your video needs to stay on the topic because that's why people clicked on it. People are going to click away from your video if you either try to deceive them or unknowingly deceive them, because if you call your video one thing and then you're sort of doing that thing but you're also doing some weird other random thing that doesn't have to relate to your video, they're going to click off of your video. So the next tip I have for you is to choose your title wisely. Again, this goes with the first one, but people are going to find your video based on your title because your title is going to be the main keywords of your video. So you want to pick a really good title. If your title is, on my personal channel, I have a video that has about 1,500 views and my title is DIY Easy Kimono because a popular YouTuber had that exact same title, so I named my video the same thing because we are both doing DIY kimonos in the video, and since her video is obviously going to be really popular, that's only going to help my video if I have the same title as a really popular video. So yeah, make sure that your key word is in your title. Whatever your video is about, make sure that is in the title, that is clear. Google some titles to try to find the best title, like put your title into YouTube, and if it doesn't return a lot of videos with a lot of views, try to find a better title. Okay, so my third tip is to be confident. Nobody wants to watch a video where you're like, well, I don't really know, No. Be confident, talk clearly, look into the camera. All these things are very important. You don't want to be like looking around like unsure of what you're doing, because people aren't going to want to watch your video. They want to know that you're confident in what you're doing, so when they go and try to do it themselves, that they can be confident in what they are learning from you. Okay, so my fourth tip is to have good lighting. Even if you don't have a great quality camera, you always want great lighting. Natural light is going to be the best thing. I actually use studio lighting just because it's hot when I use natural light, and it's real hot in my house, and it's just way too hot to sit in front of a window in my room. So I film in the basement with my studio lights, and as you can see, it looks really nice. I don't have some sort of like yellow tinge on me. I can show you my lighting setup in another video if you like. Just go ahead and leave that in the comments if you want me to show you. But lighting is the best, and it takes a while to find good lighting. It took me a while to actually figure out like what was good lighting, and even using my setup, it took me a while to figure out how to set it up so it looked good in the videos. So that's very important. I say lighting is probably the #1 thing you want to figure out before you film any of your YouTube videos, because I know a lot of people have a ton of videos out and their content would just be so much better if you could like see them and there weren't shadows everywhere and everything wasn't like dark and grainy. So lighting is really, really important for making a YouTube video. The fifth tip I have for you is to look into your camera, not your viewfinder. Right now I'm looking into the viewfinder, and I'm sure all of you can tell, and then now I'm looking into the camera lens, and I'm sure you can tell the difference. It's going to be a lot more personal when you look into the lens than when you look into the viewfinder. I know it's a really bad habit, especially for new YouTubers that want to look into the viewfinder so they can see themselves and see what they look like. I do glance up there every once in a while because, you know, my hair is doing its own thing today, but always look into the camera. It's going to make whoever is on the other end of your video feel like you are actually looking at them, and it's going to make them connect that much more with your videos. Cut out unnecessary parts of your videos. So if your first 30 seconds of your video is going, well, wait, what are we doing today? What? Nobody wants to watch that. Cut out unnecessary parts of your videos, and if you need to, refilm it. Refilming is not that big of a deal. You don't have to do every video in one take. Usually if I mess up, I'll just stop and then restart from where I messed up, so it'll be in one video and I can just cut out that bad section. Like that part that I just did right there. So yeah, make sure you know how to use those tools. Most Macs or PCs come with free video editors that you can use, and just learning how to simply cut out bad sections of your video is going to make it shorter and better. And that goes along with the next tip. Keep it short. Nobody wants to watch a really long video. If your video is like how to make my kimono, that took me 45 minutes to actually make the kimono, but my video was only 6 minutes long. So don't make a video that's going to be extremely long, because people are going to get disinterested and there's probably going to be long lulls in your video. This video, I don't know how long it's going to be. It's 6 minutes right now, but I'm going to cut parts out where I didn't talk, and it's going to be a maximum 8 minutes. Okay, so my next tip is don't be fake. Just be yourself. People can tell when you're being fake, because if I came on here like, oh my god, you guys, today we're going to do blah, 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 and this and that. One, I would want to punch myself in the face because that's super annoying. And two, people are going to know that I'm being fake. Like, people are going to know that I'm being fake because they can tell when people are trying too hard or if that's somebody's actual personality. And then sometimes, it's easier to be yourself. You're going to get more genuine subscribers when you are being yourself. Don't try to be like another YouTuber just because they're popular and you're like, oh, if I'm like them, I'll be popular too because they have a lot of subscribers, so I'll get a lot of subscribers. But that's not true, because people can tell when you're trying to be like somebody else, and they can just go subscribe to the original person. Why would they buy a knockoff when they can get the real thing for the same amount? You know what I'm saying? Okay, so my next tip is to create a really great thumbnail for your video. You can do this by taking a snapshot of the video in your movie editor, and you should be able to do this in any movie editor. I've used quite a few. Or you can take a picture. I personally like taking pictures because when I take snapshots from video, the quality is not as great when I just take an actual picture to use as a thumbnail. But make sure your thumbnails are really interesting. Here are some thumbnails that I have used. They have the title on them, they have an interesting picture, it's colorful, it engages people, because the thumbnail is going to be what decides whether people pick your video or not, along with the title. And if your thumbnail is like crap, they are not going to want to pick it. If your thumbnail looks like this because you're doing makeup, don't choose that. Almost everybody should be able to do customized thumbnails at this point. I know from the very first video that I put up, I was able to do customized thumbnails. If you can't, I have no idea why. You should be able to. But yeah, make your video thumbnails interesting and pretty and colorful and engaging. And if you look at your thumbnail and you're just like, you scroll past it, so would everybody else. Okay, so the number 10 tip I have for you is to have a call to action at either the beginning or the end of your video. And if you're not sure what a call to action is, it's basically you're telling people to do something. So right now I'd be like, make sure you like my video, subscribe to my channel, check out all the links in the down bar, all that type of stuff. I have amazing content to share with you guys. That's a call to action, telling people to like your channel, to subscribe to your channel, to share your channel. That's a call to action, and that's going to get people engaged in your channel, because lots of times if you don't remind people to do something, they're not going to do it. So at the end of all my videos on my fashion channel, I have my last video that they can click on to go see that. I have a subscribe link, and then I have all my social media info on the last 10 seconds of the video, and I can show you like a little clip of it right now just so you can see what it looks like. And it's colorful and it's engaging, and then sometimes you can just say it, be like, hey, go subscribe to my channel, I'm awesome, what up? And that's basically it. That's the 10 tips I have for you guys. I hope you guys find this video useful, and I'm going to be doing videos on this channel every week to try to help everybody, like always, get to 10,000 subscribers. If you're not sure what the 10,000 subscriber project is, you can check out all the links in the down bar. We're just a community of small YouTubers trying to help other small YouTubers grow our channels. So yeah, I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye! Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing a frequently asked questions for the 10,000 subscriber project.